You can put a radio mic on someone and it's just like, why is it so noisy? The way things are woven is a really big factor in how much sound is actually going to travel through something. So on the left here, we've got a woven material. It's basically weaving material in and out, up and down like this. Very, very tight woven material like this. It doesn't give you much stretch, but it's very solid. So it's great for uniforms and suits and trousers and things like this. With some materials, silk, polyester specifically, that becomes incredibly tightly woven. This is a silk scarf, and this has been woven with that mesh. And what I'd say with this is, to the feel, it's nice. But what I try to do when I judge a fabric for how well it's going to sound with a microphone underneath it, is can I blow through it? It's not breathable. This is very tightly woven and sound just doesn't penetrate through it. So you can put a mic under a layer of this and it's just really muffled. But equally, it's very coarse as well to a microphone. You really pick up a lot of sound. And part of the reason sound travels through this material so much is because it's like, you know that thing when you get a wrench and you hit a bridge and the sound goes all the way down a wire? Well, that's kind of similar here. It's all tight. So a bit of vibration back here will actually travel to here because it's so tightly woven, right? But over here, a knitted garment, which are loops on loops on loops, it has stretch, four-way stretch. And this is jumpers, scarves, socks. There's these natural kind of air pockets all the way through a knitted garment. So it can stretch and it has a lot more breathability. So I'll give you an example here. This is a knitted tie. And these are wonderful because I breathe right through this compared to a silk tie, which I'm sure if you've done any radio mics, you've probably tried to rig things in ties and gone, why the hell does this sound so shit? Well, it's because it's very tightly woven silk and sound does not want to penetrate through it. So you get a lot of self noise in the fabric, but you get a lot of muffled sound if the mic is shoved too far into the knot, and you just lose a lot of the openness of the sound. It begins to sound very muffled. Only thing that I would say about knitted ties is that the minute you start putting too much sticky tape around a mic and then pulling it out, you will take strands with you. So that little strand there, that's me pulling a mic out of a tie. So you've got to be conscious with the tapes you use that you're not using something too aggressive that might damage the costume. And if you damage the costume, you damage the trust you have with the costume department. And that's so important that you talk to them, you communicate with them, you tell them what you're going to do before you do it, and you work together. You are a same team, you're a collaborative team. Usually, the more experience and more time you do this, the more you'll know what not to do. And what not to do is you start with the thing most likely to work. And that's just experience.